I guess it's working. Cup of tea. Customary for Workshop Wednesdays to start with a cup of tea. Are we green lining, Carol?
Yes, we're green lining.
Carol's maxing out over there. She's flying her fighter jet over there. She's got 2 computers.
I can't use either of them.
More screens than she's got eyes.
Oh my god. Hello. That's my...
So welcome everybody. Welcome to Workshop Wednesdays.
Our Fiona's watching.
Yeah, hi to the Bailey team who are at home on lockdown.
Missing you.
Missing you loads. Crazy times.
We've got Holland, we've got Marcel and Jan the Hag.
Wow, hey Jan. Hi Holland, hi Marcel.
Andy Inns, Parsnip Fingers, Roland.
Parsnip Fingers.
Yeah.
Welcome, Parsnip Fingers. So we've got some stuff to show you, with it being a Wednesday and all that. So yeah, I had an idea first. I thought we needed a logo for Workshop Wednesdays. So where's my guitar? So let's give this a go. I don't think I can get sued for this. I've stolen the chords from somewhere, but I ain't going to tell you where. Workshop Wednesdays, what you gonna do about it? Workshop Wednesdays, this. So that's my intro music. What do you think? Should I do the long version?
No. Thankfully, he's better at making guitars.
I'm going to do the long version.
For God's sakes.
Because
Look, we've got people watching.
We need the intro music for next week.
But you don't want people. Do you want to lose your listeners, watchers?
I don't care. We need
Lockdown.
intro music, Carol. I'm not going to pay for it. Workshop Wednesdays, what you gonna do about it? Workshop Wednesdays, haven't got a clue about it. Workshop Wednesdays, what you gonna do about it? This.
Marcel says you great intro music.
Right, that's the intro sorted. Now, just want to say, what the hell am I doing here? Carol, what am I doing here?
Because we can't get out. You're going to.
Oh yeah, we're on lockdown.
Sweepy. I'm
I'm not allowed to run courses, so people aren't allowed to come to the workshop anymore. So I'm going to join the rest of the planet and start live streaming. So yeah, half the rest of the planet's live streaming, so why shouldn't I? We've been doing the first Saturday of the month at 1 o'clock. We live stream a Q&A. Actually, we've only done that a couple of times, and 50% of those times it's gone horrifically wrong. So we've only really just started live streaming. It's all new to us. We're doing the first Saturday of every month Q&A, and because of due to popular request, apparently we're doing Workshop Wednesdays now. We've introduced Workshop Wednesdays. That's on a Wednesday, and we're going to start at 1 o'clock because it's easy to remember for me. So 1 o'clock, Workshop Wednesdays. You've got nothing else to do, have you?
Apparently, Parsnip Finger says it's still better than the BBC already.
Cheers.
Parsnip. I think you should explain the difference between Bailey guitars and guitar making myself, just in case.
Yeah, so if you're confused, this is the guitar making channel that I'm streaming on, but I'm wearing a Bailey t-shirt. I'm Mark Bailey and I build guitars, but I also run a guitar making course with my partner Carol, who she does all the clever stuff, as you'll notice. She does all the clever stuff. I just build the guitars. I'm in charge of sawdust and nails and that kind of thing. So what am I talking about?
The difference between...
Oh yeah, so I'm Mark Bailey, we're Bailey Guitars, and the guitar making courses are all online on a website that I built called guitarmaking.co.uk. So if you go to guitarmaking.co.uk, you'll find all the supplies and bits and bobs that you'll need to build guitars, but also online courses where I've filmed my courses step by step and you can follow it through and all that kind of thing. Perfect for lockdown, innit? I mean, I didn't want to come on the internet and start milking it because there's a lockdown, and I've got my online courses and all that, and online learning is apparently the in thing, but it's been there for a couple of years. I built it 2 years ago. It's gradually building slowly. We've got
4 years.
4 years, Carol says.
Since Udemy and Jelly.
Yeah, now we've got this amazing team, Jellyhound, working in the background, keeping it all running. It all looks fantastic.
They made the music.
Jellyhound made our new site look as good as it does. You might be able to hear Carol prompting me in the background.
I'll shut up.
That might happen a lot. Normally she's the one with the microphone and I'm the one pressing the buttons. So this is weird role reversal for us, isn't it, Carol?
Yes, it is.
So today on Workshop Wednesday, I will mostly be gluing on Mike's neck. So this is a guitar. I'll just move the camera down a bit. This is a guitar that
Sweepy.
I've been making for stock. When I was showing it off on the last live stream, I mean, look at that beautiful piece of zero coating. I can actually feel it vibrating. Sorry, bit of wind. It's live. I can actually feel it vibrating in my hands when I'm talking. That's always a good sign. So this is a Sweet Pea, but I think while I was showing it off on the live stream and I said that it is available for sale, and it got snapped up instantly by Mike, who called it Sweepy. So it's been renamed. This is Sweepy now. Beautiful bit of cedar and zero coating. Yes, Darren King noticed it was a little bit dusty. It's been sitting there for a while. Whoops. I just showed my belly on the internet, Carol.
Oh, for goodness sakes. Look how dusty it is.
I was wiping the dust off. We'll have to edit that out.
I told you to.
Can you edit it when it's live?
No.
Oh, I just showed my belly on the internet.
Yeah, at least you kept your t-shirt on.
Dear, oh dear.
Gorgeous. Says Darkman.
It wasn't. I saw it. I saw a flash.
Chris Gibbs is online.
Hey, Chris Gibbs.
La Mancha!
Did you see my belly? So anyway, what was I on about? So this is going to be Mike's guitar, and what I thought to introduce Workshop Wednesdays is I'm going to glue the neck on. So Carol's going to do close-up camera zooming in and stuff, and also want to introduce overhead cam. How many guitar making live streamers are there that have got an overhead cam? Are we on overhead cam?
We are now.
Hey, overhead cam. Woohoo! Woohoo! Come watch me drink my tea on overhead cam. Yeah, be careful if you're drinking tea over your guitar, folks. Don't do that. My mask is bearing up well. Are we still on overhead cam?
Yeah, we are.
Right, well let's have the other cam for a bit then.
Right.
Go back to that. I'll zoom out for a bit. I want to tell folks a few things.
Do you want me to zoom out?
You can point it at my face a little bit. Just up a little bit. It's out as far as it'll go.
Yeah.
We're zoomed out as far as we'll go.
Nice.
It's great, it's live, isn't it? Normally we cut all this rubbish out.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, that's a good point to make though, actually, isn't it?
what's that?
That your courses are not like this. You have minimum speaking. Just saying.
What are you saying?
Your courses aren't like this. You cut all of the black out.
Oh yeah. So what Carol's saying is that obviously my online courses are heavily edited. So I cut all my, when I'm talking rubbish, I cut all that out, and you only get information that is relevant and important to each job. Basically I've split each job into like 10-minute jobs. You do see the whole thing from start to finish, so I haven't edited it in that way, but there's no messing about. It's just serious, chunk by chunk, build your own guitar from scratch. Includes electrics and acoustics if you're interested, and includes design. So you literally start with a blank piece of paper if you haven't got a plan already. If you have already got a plan, that's fine. So anyway, we're gluing this neck on. Move that wire, shall I? So, the question was, Darren King asked a question. He said, why isn't the bridge stuck on yet? And why is there no sort of like, I've just lacquered over where the bridge is going to be. Why? Well, the answer, it is actually on the course. If you watch through the final assembly section where I glue the guitar together, I do explain all this. But to cut a long, I do it all in detail obviously, but to cut a long story short, it's much better to spray it, then remove the lacquer from the areas where you want the glue to be. So in this case, I've removed the lacquer from under the neck where it's going to be glued on. It needs to be a wood to wood contact for the glue to work because it's wood glue. So we need a wood to wood contact. I've sprayed the guitar and we masked it up. Look, here's a little bit of masking tape I left on to show you. So if I carefully peel that off now, I'll be honest with you, I did peel this off earlier and stick it back on, just in case it went horrifically wrong. Sometimes it does go bad and you get a chip or something bad happens, in which case you can repair it, put the tape back on, repair it, and then peel the tape off again. So what we do to get the tape off, I stick the neck on, put the neck in temporarily like this. Okay, let's go back a step. Before I spray the guitar, I will put the neck on. Before I spray the guitar, let's rewind, we'll cut that bit out. Before I spray the guitar, I will put the neck, see, these are the bits that end up on the cutting room floor. Before we spray the guitar, I will mask up the area around the neck. Then I put the neck on and I trim the masking tape very neatly, remove the excess masking tape, so the only tape that is left is this area, the gluing surface, okay, and this area. We want a good wood to wood contact there. There's not going to be actually any glue on that bit, but we want a good wood to wood contact, and this is where the glue is going to be, and there, and also in there. But so we mask these areas up first, then we spray the guitar, and then we remove the masking tape, and it leaves a nice neat area there. Look at that. And then when we put our neck on, let me just remove this tape. Sorry, I haven't finished my explanation. So we spray the guitar. In order to remove the masking tape, we put the neck on temporarily like this, and what I did earlier on was I went around with a scalpel, carefully scalpel around. Okay, extreme close-up, carefully scalpel around there, like that. And then we take the neck off, and you can remove the tape from underneath. So I did most of that earlier on to avoid disasters, but I'll just take the rest of that tape off. And there's often a bit of clean-up to do, so I've got my favourite chisel just to scrape any excess lacquer or finish that's in the way. So there we go. It's ready for gluing. We always have a dry clamp first. Overhead cam. So we're going to dry clamp it, pop the neck in. You don't need to use this. I've got a curved block here. Don't know if you can see, but it's curved. That fits nicely onto the fretboard. And then I use a wooden clamp just to hold it. You don't need to use that. You can just use a block. I show you how to do that on the course. Quite often on the course I will show you one or two ways, or several ways anyway, to do the same job depending on what tools you've got. So a clamp there just to hold it. I'm going to put another clamp right on top of where the dovetail is, so between the 12th and the 14th fret. And then this is a fingerboard call. Which camera are we on, Carol?
Whichever you want.
That one then. So any shaped block that's used for clamping is called a caul, C-A-U-L. So I don't know if you can see the shape of this. That's slightly lower than that, and there's a hole cut out. That's for the upper face brace. Fits inside the guitar, Carol. Inside the guitar, just like that. And it's shaped to fit over the braces. We can carefully put the clamp in, clamp on. There we go. Any questions? So this is dry clamping. I'm now going to do it with film in the camera, as they say. I'm going to do it with the glue on. Hence the title of this video, which is, what's the title?
Touching it.
If you keep touching it, it's going to stop getting sticky. If you keep touching it, it's going to stop being sticky.
Parsnip's Fingers is a bit worried about the child who's lost his poo blanket.
Yep.
I've told him to stop watching.
We're all worried about him. I can leave that clamp on actually and just take the neck off, and then it's ready for gluing.
Dreaming.
Let's show you this blanket. Dreaming of honey. There you go, look. Compliments on the blanket. Thanks, Parsnip Fingers.
It's padded. That's why we use it.
Dreaming of honey. Aren't we all? What I will do to make it a little bit easier on cleanup is I'm going to put some masking tape. I've detacked it. Sometimes I'll stick that on my belly, peel it off. It takes it makes the masking tape a little bit less sticky. Which camera are we on, Carol? Are we on overhead?
We're on overhead. No, we're on this one.
Well, they can't see
We're
what I'm
on
doing.
overhead. Right. So, I'm trying to do everything at once.
So detacked masking tape. I'll leave a tiny little space. That will just help clean off the glue afterwards. So I've got some already stuck to my blanket there, ready to go. Makes it a bit neater. Any questions?
Remember they're behind us.
So, ready for gluing. Let's do it. No safety net, live on the internet. This is the moment when two become one. Can they see that, Carol?
I've got you one overhead. I'm now going to switch to
Extreme close up. How much glue to put on? Or about that much. I'm also going to put glue in down the side of the dovetails, so it doesn't go anywhere else except for under the fretboard and down the side of the dovetails there. See that? Look at that. A nice even white film is what we're looking for. I'm just using a bit of card as a spreader there. I actually prefer to use my fingers a lot of times. We love fingers, don't we, Carol? That came out wrong, sorry. Parsnip fingers. That's what we meant. Told you, if you keep touching it, it's going to stop getting sticky. So there we go. And now it's ready to receive the neck. And we get a song. There's a song about this. Oh, oh, oh. I always do this. Oh, it's like a Space Odyssey. Starships docking. Carol, can they see anything? Need to change
something stuck to the back of it.
The camera. Zoom out. It's just a shiny bit.
I didn't expect you to be quite so.
You've got to be on the camera. Look, I'm moving about.
And on the messages.
It's more important that they see what's going on. Here we go. You've seen this before anyway. I'm just doing exactly the same as I did before, but with glue. Nice and tight. Don't have to panic. That's one of the key rules with gluing. That's the main rule. Don't panic.
TV 1010101 says, did you forget a bit?
Did I forget a bit? I hope not. If I did, it's too late now. TV 10101 is asking, did I forget a bit? Let's hope not, because I've glued it on now. Nice and tight. How tight? Tighten it up until it cracks and then stop. That's a guitar maker's joke. It's a joke. Right. And that's it. I'm wandering about over here now looking for something.
Just a call said, did you glue inside the V bit? You did, didn't you?
I did, yes. I glued inside the dovetail. What I'm making here, folks, is a glue chisel. So this is just a piece of scrap wood. I'm just going to use to clean off the excess glue there. Doesn't matter. I'm just a bit of scrap wood. Any old bit of scrap will do.
Didn't hold it up for very long.
Doesn't matter. It's just a bit of scrap wood. Look, I'm cleaning off the glue. Do you want to screw it down here so they can see me doing the job? Did you hear our big row earlier before the live stream started? When the microphone was live and we were all stressed out. That's normal. But you don't normally get to hear it. So there's a little bonus for you. Folks, rewind. Watch the live stream right from the start and you'll hear us arguing. Possibly.
Reruns from Father Ted.
Yeah. So there we go. I can peel off the rest of this masking tape and that'll take off any excess glue.
Mr. Corpse just rewounded the live and checked that you did glue inside.
Yeah.
Technology's amazing.
Yeah. So I'm removing the tape and then just need a little bit of water. I know I've got some water in here somewhere. There's some in here. So earlier on today I snuck in and we got Carol's toothbrush.
What, the boo's on, he's apologising for being late.
Hey Boo, how you doing? Don't need to apologise. Are we on the right camera? I can't see which one it is. Right, so there's Carol's toothbrush. And that's good for taking off any little bits of glue that are left. We don't want too much water. I just dip it in the water and then take off any excess water, and then it's good to go. Obviously, you've got to be gentle. And that is it. Thus ends today's demonstration on how we glue necks on. If you want it in more detail, then go to guitarmaking.co.uk, sign up on as a premium member, and you'll be able to access all our online courses where I go through the whole process in full glorious technical detail without all this rubbish talking and
Tell me
messing
what's
about.
Coming up, then.
What's coming up?
Because you've just said that's it, folks, but
Well, that's that bit done.
yeah, they're not to leave.
Anyone got any questions?
Oh yeah, they're a bit behind, remember.
So now the neck's glued on. Next job is to glue the bridge on. The bridge doesn't exist yet. Here's the bridge. Well, one of these pieces will be the bridge. So what's coming up is I'm going to do a demonstration on how we make a bridge. What?
That's doing
Yeah, I'm getting to that. She interrupts me in mid-flow. All the time. What I'm trying to get at is... Go on, what's that?
Well, I said any questions and Gareth Potter says, who does your makeup?
Who does my makeup? Do it all myself, obviously. So, coming up on guitarmaking.co.uk, a masterclass on how to make acoustic bridges. Not just one type of bridge, but 2 or 3. From anything you want. We usually use ebony or rosewood. Ebony or rosewood. This guitar is going to have an ebony bridge, and so I'm going to be demonstrating how we make it. So what's special about this one is it's going to be a pyramid bridge. The acoustic bridge making masterclass is going to be how to make a standard bridge with options, how to make a pinless bridge and a pyramid bridge, 2 styles of pyramid bridge. Okay, so this is like a vintage style bridge which suits smaller guitars. The rest of the course is all filmed and completed. I just need the last bits, which are the pyramid bridges, the vintage style pyramid bridges. So I've already done standard and pinless. So what I'm going to do on Saturday is we're going to make a bridge, and I'm going to glue it on. On Sunday we're going to assemble this guitar and put the strings on it, and I might play something like I can play anything I want because Carol can't stop me. It's my channel. Alright, I can do anything I want.
Yeah, your students, right?
Go on, what are they saying? Carol's over there
Boo says the makeup stuff
wetting her pants. So what is it?
the makeup stuff are clearly not working because you can tell we've done the makeup yourself. And someone says it does look like he did it himself and without a mirror. Anyway.
Thanks, folks.
Serious question.
Thanks for the compliments.
Dusty Corpse is asking you about the spalted body in the background. I suspect it's the...
Right, so this is the our first laminated guitar. It is actually real wood, but it's made from layering up very thin sheets of wood over a lumpy mould, and then they plane it flat and it leaves a pattern. Look at that, it's pretty amazing, isn't it? It's actually 5 layers of lamination thick. I don't know if you can see that. Probably not. Anyway, this is a different method of making guitars using laminations. We have a masterclass on the website all about this. There's a guy called Darren King who runs bagpress.com. Is it .com?
Yeah.
Bagpress.com. He supplies all the gear and the laminations to make guitars using these laminations. Fantastic, amazing. You can hear how good it sounds, can't you? Just by touching it. Amazing. Nobody's asking about who does my hair.
No, but someone says
They want to know about my makeup.
What rubbish? What rubbish? It's all natural.
What about my hair?
What about my... Oh, he does that himself. It's a bit... So someone's saying that's a bit special.
It is a bit special.
I said
Nice rosette there, Celtic rosette.
Amazing. Amazing, of course.
Stunning. This will also be available for sale at some point. Maybe in a month or so. So hopefully that's answered the question of why we don't glue the bridge on before we spray it. The thing is, if you do glue the bridge on and then spray it, the spray builds up in the corners and you get a horrible sort of corners. It's really distracting trying to talk when Carol's over there laughing her face off. I don't know what you're saying to her, guys, but it's not helping. Can you stop it, please? This is workshop. We don't enjoy ourselves in here. We won't be having any fun.
Got a request for a wee song.
A request for a wee song.
No, I've got it.
You've got a request for a wee
I'll
song.
write it down for surprising.
Carol's got a request for a song. That's never happened, ever. Gonna have to turn it down, aren't we?
Someone's writing the words.
Alright, well that's it, I'm done. I'm gonna play an outro then.
So we'll see you on...
Yep, just a reminder then that we're going to be doing this every Wednesday against my better judgment. But if you can't wait till next Wednesday, On Saturday I will be making and gluing on the bridge for this guitar, so I'll be turning that into one of them. Better than that though. On Sunday we'll be putting the strings on this guitar, and I'll probably play a tune on it or something. So there we go. The reason we wait until this moment to glue the bits on is because it looks a lot better. If you spray it after the neck and bridge are glued on, you end up with lacquer build up in the corner and it looks horrible. And then if you ever have to take the neck off or the bridge off, it makes it really difficult. You have to cut through all that lacquer first. This way I can take this neck off, I can take the bridge off if need be, quite easily without damaging the lacquer. So there we go. Perfecto. Looks pretty good to me. There's still a few traces of glue in there which I'll get. I'll wait until after we've switched off the live stream. What was I going to do?
Outro.
Reminder. Done that.
Outro for parsnip fingers.
Okay, we're going to do a little.
This is what I was laughing at.
Play you out with a little outro for parsnip fingers. Once upon a time, not so long ago. That's all I can do, folks. That's it. There you go. Bagpuss, eh? Bagpuss, what a hero. Fade to black, Carol, please. Fade to black before I start playing something else. Hi, my name's Mark Bailey from Bailey Guitars. This is my amazing workshop. We make all kinds of guitars, acoustics, electrics, arch tops, bass guitars, custom guitars, special edition guitars, and even the ukulele. So all our electric guitars come in 3 flavours. In fact, all our guitars come in 3 flavours. We've got our standard, which is our workhorse guitars, best bang for your buck, high quality guitar, all the best parts we can find, but without spending a fortune. That's our standard range. Any additions or changes to the spec, then the guitar becomes a special. For instance, I make a lot of guitars for shows. I need something to show off my guitars and techniques, so if we've got a nice piece of wood in, for instance, I might make a bandsman special, and you might find that in the shop. So they're showpiece guitars. Often the special guitars are my best work. I'm showing off what I can do basically with the specials. Beyond that are custom guitars. If you don't see what you want in the shop, but you like the bandsman, the curve or the exotica, and I can make you a custom version, no problem at all. You just tell me what wood you want and parts, and hardware, colours, anything you want basically, and I can make it for you. So our basic range is the bandsman, the curve and the exotica, and they come in 3 flavours: standard, special and custom. Because we make our guitars one at a time, it's not a problem for me to make you a left-handed version of any guitar you can see on our website. So as I've already explained, any of our models can be a standard or a special or a custom. But the special is not to be confused with our special edition guitars. I'm just going to show you a few of those. Sometimes I've got a really beautiful piece of wood, it doesn't fit any of our particular models. I'll make a guitar around that piece of wood. Here's 3 examples for instance. Might also be a certain piece of hardware that I'd like to try, a type of pickup for instance. You can see all our special edition guitars on our online shop if you click the special edition tab. So thanks for watching, that's all I've got to say. Now you know everything there is to know about Bailey electric guitars. Look out for future videos about our acoustics, archtops, ukuleles, custom guitars, special editions, 1-string bass, 5-string bass, archtop, 5-string bass, fretless bass with a trem, all that kind of stuff. Cheers.